around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.
Would you care for me? Would you care for me?
Hold tight, I'll be here with you all night. My mind, I'm getting lost in your eyes.
Scorpio, so a lot of names and places, 2-pack, 3-pack, 4-pack, the Nun. But the place, I'm also hearing place. So you might be dealing with a fish. There might be a Pisces, life path 3 somewhere. Or you could have this in your chart. You could also be called Teresa, Treacle, Tanya, Tatiana, Tanya, Great Britannia, someone from Britain, Brian, also like British. I'm also hearing British beef. These channel messages come up through your last reading. Okay, something's about a carnivore and eating meat, vegetables and fruit on a diet. Okay, so I'm not going to go into it too much because I've already done it. Okay, so the name Pucci, Stern and also Dunn. You right, Pucci? Hello, how are you? My obsessive stalker. So anyway, yeah, so we've done your channeled stuff. This is your tarot reading, but please watch your channeled messages that were before. It's called Not a Tarot Card Reading. Okay, so I'd psychically draw you a picture. And then I also draw a picture and a vision, and I tell you all the messages and names and stuff. Okay, so your reading of what to be aware of, you got 2-pack, 3-pack, 4-pack, the Nun. Some of you might be religious, or you're all up in the twin flame spiritual DMDF shit. Okay, worship, and what's hearing worship, or bishop, or beating the bishop, or you're beating off all the time. Okay, so don't want it if it's that easy, Steve. So it's kind of like, well, I don't want it if it's that easy. Okay, I don't want you to make it easy on me. So someone might be teasing someone or pleasing or playing very hard to get. Okay, what's hearing Margaret, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin. But like, I don't want it if it's that easy. I want to work for it. So you've got a workhorse, and it's like, I don't want it just for nothing. Okay, I want to work for this. Okay, but I'm also hearing someone that might be like Mike. Don't want it if it's that easy, which means that someone could be just throwing themselves at someone, and they're like, oh, can't you just play a bit more of a game with me? Can't you play a little bit more hard to get? Like, because I know I could have you whenever I want you, so can't you just play a little bit more hard to get? Unless someone is playing hard to get, okay? That might be like into a relationship or something like that, but we will clarify them. But at the moment, through this one card, is what I'm picking up is a lot to do with someone that might be, I don't know, teasing someone a little bit, saying, if you want me, then you're going to have to put in a little bit more work in order to get me, okay? So it might be a single person here, okay? So I don't want a relationship if it's that easy to get, okay? I don't want a job if it's that easy, okay? I want something a little bit more harder. So whatever that is, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. So it might be where someone feels as if the other person's probably teasing them, but sex and stuff like that came up in your actual reading channeled stuff. So I'm going to leave that to your channeled messages there. Okay. Let's see. Any messages for Scorpio to be aware of in their environment coming up this week, please? Any messages for Scorpio to be aware of this week? So you've got broke up with you or them. Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason. So you've got don't break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. It breaks my heart because you're playing so hard to get, or I realise that I can't get you, and that hurts because I can't have you. Okay. So, I don't know, this could be you or them or cross-watching energy. Don't forget, I read in code, so it also relates to Aries. So if I'm not putting Aries on here, which I'm not because I just don't get any Aries followers, okay, you can watch it as 4. Scorpio Aries, I read in numerology. It works, trust me, it really does. If you want specific, okay, I only just believe because it says Aries, you will need Patreon, okay. So I'm hearing broke up with you or them. Okay, so it's kind of like this choice that someone's probably making someone make. It's either me or them, okay? It's either me or the other person, okay? But, like I said, in your message, it came up where someone believed that the other person was doing witchcraft, which doesn't exist, and it must be that other bitch that's stopping him from being with me. No, you've lost your mind there, okay? You've watched too much bullshit, okay? Let's see. Scorpio. Any messages, please, for Scorpio? Any messages for Scorpio that they need to be aware of? So, wild emotions. So, like I said, there is tension that's kind of flowing Okay, like wild, passionate emotion. But like I said, this could be a couple that are actually together. And that's why this energy here is, it's breaking my heart, keep watching or knowing the fact that you're in a passionate, loving relationship and I'm not. Okay, or they're not, whichever way, or a not, or something to do with around a 3 or a Pisces or a life path 3. But don't want it if that's easy. But I might be waiting around for you guys to break up, and then there could be maybe this chance if you guys break up that we could probably be together in the future. Okay, so it's kind of like that. I don't want it if it's that easy. I might be flirting and teasing with you. Okay, and there are wild emotions that are flying around that might be sex, passion driven kind of energy here. Okay, but emotions are flowing. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, any messages for Scorpio to be aware of in their environment, please? So you've got attraction, trying something new. So you might have some people here that could be flauntaciously putting things out in order to attract people in through their good looks. This did come up in another reading where it was involving tarot readings, and I need to start squanching them together and putting them out there to get people to click on thumbnails or stuff like that. I don't know, but I'm definitely picking up a message for some, so use your assets. But anyway, let's stay out of that one because I'm a Scorpio rising. So attraction, trying something new. So how can I get this person interested in me? How can I get people interested in me? What is it that I need to do to make myself more attractive so people want me? So I have to try and flaunt myself to get things. This is where people do thumbnails, or they do like I said, man, I see it all over the time. Sorry, but like not really with men readers, but with women readers. They put very big close-ups, loads of makeup on, like loads of like squanching of everything, like very tight, skimpy stuff, and God knows what else. And it's flaunted all over the internet, okay? Because that's kind of like, well, I'm going to get people to click on it because they're attracted to me, so I'll use my good looks in order to get what I want here. So me, I kind of find that slightly false, because you might click on it, but it depends on what the person's actually speaking about and giving you as a substance, right? So, because it probably won't stay around long. So you've kind of got this, I don't want it if it's that easy. Like I said, if it's that easy for me to get something, that isn't really what I want. That's not really what I want. I don't just want a fling. I don't just want a one-night stand. I actually want a relationship. I want someone to be honest, fruitful, and truthful with me and give me the truth straight up, no chaser, okay? Because I'm not chasing. So you might be dealing with a life path 7 or a Scorpio, okay? But it kind of, or a Scorpio, a life path 7 or a Cancerian. Okay, but like straight up no chaser. I don't want if it's that easy and you're just going to make it, flaunt it straight and drop it straight on the table to me. Okay, so you've got this person that is very passionate and loving. Okay, and there is an attraction here, but I don't know if these people are actually in relationships, and that is why this person feels as if it hurts their feelings to watch it. Okay. Let's see. Because like I said, man, I've got a feeling that this is tarot, okay? Or Tyler, or tarot, or Tanya, or something like that. Okay, so like, when you do tarot readings, okay, and you become a tarot reader, and you are publicly known on screen, your relationships in your life come out on screen, basically, because you spend the majority of your time on screen. So you end up ranting and raving when things go wrong, and then people know about your life. So then they start to form an opinion against your life of what you're speaking, what you're talking, and so on and so forth, and they watch very closely, and they know, okay? Then when people go through shit, okay, people kind of like, oh. So, these people could have people that are following them on certain points of, like, social media or stuff like that, okay? And like I said, you get queer as folk, Scorpio. You get some people that kind of think, well, I'm just going to get on with my job and just be natural and me, or Natalie, okay? Or I'm going to keep doing this, but I know, and this person is really pissing me off because they're watching and I know, okay? So it might be where, like I said, in the background, in my head, what I'm trying to do is put things out there to annoy the person, okay? That's different. Or Lee. Okay, let's see. That's a message for someone, I don't know, okay, that is on multimedia. Okay, if you're on multimedia on YouTube, be warned that your life will start showing up through multimedia. Okay, The further you go, the more it will be out there again. Let's see. Scorpio, a Scorpio got coming up that they need to be aware of in their environment. So back with X, there you go. So there's this energy of where I was waiting around for ages, blah, 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 and then I realised that you're back with your ex, and now I know that you're back with your ex, and it's not so easy for you to just get in because someone's with their ex. Now, I am picking up on this person, and I'm not going to call out your name or anything like that, Michael, or Michael, I'm hearing Michael, okay? But, like I said, witchcraft does not exist. There is never a woman that's with a man that stops him from coming back to you that is based around witchcraft. It is bollocks. You've listened to too much shit. You've absorbed it in your head, formed a hatred, and your neurons of neuron science has formed a pattern of instant gratification where you're working through control issues. Okay? Made yourself believe that it's the other person's fault and at blame for stopping a person being with you. But when you look at your own behaviour, why does this person not want me? Do they feel safe to approach a person? Okay. Women or men need to feel protected in a very nice, loving, caring situation. Okay. If a person is violent in nature, where they're like, well, it's that bitch, it's that person, they're doing witchcraft, that's not great cause for a relationship, okay, with you, okay? So, just be aware, there's an energy that says attraction, trying something new to get this other person attracted to me, to get them to watch me, and then when I've got them watching me, they might want to come back to me if I can get their attention focused on me, which can lead to things like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, anything like that. If I can put myself out there and flaunt myself, I might do better than anybody else. If I can flauntaciously do things, I might get people to want things. Okay, that's like magpie energy. Okay, everything that, like, it's like, listen, why do I have to talk about this? Sorry, but it's kind of coming up. Okay, everything that glitters in gold isn't. Okay, attraction is I'm attracted to you. Okay, I'm attracted to you. There is something about you that attracts me. That is normally how they look. Okay, normally how they look. Normington, Laura Felix. That's normally how they look. Okay, a person can look fucking absolutely and utterly drop dead gorgeous. They can, right? That is the first instant, the first snapshot of attraction. Homer Simpson, dripping like a fuck fridge from every orifice possible known to man. Okay, second snapshot, we're in a relationship. What holds that together? Is it the attraction, or is it the relationship that holds the glue together, that binds it? Or do you end up feeling that hurt that you can't leave or be with because the person's attractive, but that's all? They're very attractive, but they could be an absolute bitch or an asshole. And they really could be. I was attracted to you, got in a relationship with you. 2 months down the line, I realised all of this stuff about you now, where the first snapshot it's not good enough anymore. Okay, you're not good enough anymore because what I was attracted to was your look. But when I got in with you, then I realised what you were actually like. That isn't enough. Okay, that isn't enough. One become two. Two is very important. Okay, first instant, attraction. Second instant, we're in the situation. What's the situation like now? If it's bad, it's showing you signs. Okay, so attraction of look is not enough to keep something there stay put. No, it isn't. Because a person can think, fuck, they're gorgeous. But the relationship has so many flaws of feelings and emotions and control and anger issues that isn't enough to keep me in this marriage, this commitment for long. So I start getting what? Promiscuous. I'm not getting things, I'm not getting a need met that I have. So I'm married, I can't fucking leave my wife because of money, because of assets and children, but that doesn't mean that I'm in love with her anymore or him. So I need extracurricular activity elsewhere to get a need met because I have instant gratification problems. I work off impulse. Okay, so you've kind of got this message here that is, I don't want it if it's that easy. I need to work for this, but I need to flaunt something out there that might be breaking someone's heart because they're watching it. Wild emotions are flying for attraction. Okay, trying something new to get other people's attention attracted to me, and then I'm back with my ex. Okay, so whoever that is back with an ex. Okay, so if you've been in a situation where they've been going to and from into different relationships and you know that they've just gone back with their ex, there's your answer. You already know it, right? So let's see, they or you or him or her, even be by her. Let's see, don't want it if it's that easy. What is this to do with? I don't want it if it's that easy. So the Ace of Cups in reverse. So something isn't coming to a person quite as easy as they think. Everything here is in reverse, but we are going to kind of take it that way because it kind of says, I don't want this if it's just given to me on a silver plate. I want to work for what I have. Okay, so I like people like that actually want to work for what they've got. Okay, but not for other people. Okay, I want to work for what I want in life. Okay, now like I said, man, if you want someone, they have to be emotionally stable and emotionally ready, or Eddie or Edmonds or Adrian, but they have to be emotionally stable to accept this offer. If someone's coming up here where they are not emotionally stable, that's not the great cause for a relationship, right? Because it's in reverse. So I don't want these offers if they're just going to come to me willy-nilly with a cup in the mouth full of fox piss. That's not what I want. I want a true offer. I want something that's going to mean, that's going to stay around, okay? That's going to offer me a pure cup of something where it's just me and you, baby. It takes two, okay? It takes me to offer to you also. Like I said, if you guys are watching, believing that tarot card readings are the way to show you the answer without communication, you're fucked. That's the first step of progress, is communication. If you haven't got any communication skills, you're fucked, straight up. If you haven't got like social skills to be able to pronounce yourself well enough to be able to speak freely like me, because I say cock and bitch. So what? True, right? So if you haven't got social skills and you don't have vocabulary skills, you're not going to survive in life. If you can't be a person that's kind of like, well, I don't worry about being rejected, that doesn't bother me, that's the last thing from my mind. I just pretty much like shove this straight in your face and say, there you go, do you want it or not? If you don't, never mind. Next. Right? Straight up, right? If I want this Ace of Cups, then I have to offer to the person. But if I've been offering and been offering and been offering and been rejected and been rejected, then stop offering. Stop offering. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look. What is this broken up? Now, like I said, these are cross watchers, people from Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and also placements of 4, Life Path and Aries. So just take the story as it is, okay? Whoever it is, Trevor, but broke up with you or them. Now, really, bruv? How on earth? I've got just a couple in reverse. So, broke up with you. We're going to have to take that as it is, as it come out here. This is a Life Path 5 Taurus or a Sagittarian energy, okay? It's kind of like this very dysfunctional family group as well. Like, family is just, ugh, okay? It's all about family. No, it isn't. Okay, or like this is your family, or this is a broken fucked record of a relationship here. This is where people have been married for so long. like just like broke up. Well, I don't know, I can't take that as a marriage because that's a broke up marriage. As I'm saying, am I coming in between someone's marriage? Am I the person that's in between someone's? Well, they're not supposed to keep coming back to me, Steve. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, because you're not supposed to let the person back in. You're supposed to have formed a boundary. If you haven't got boundaries, you ain't got nothing. Scorpio should have fucking really good boundaries. Scorpio should be the one that's very difficult in order to get in with, and it could be. Like I said, to get in with a Scorpio is very difficult, and once you're in, it's very difficult to get out, because they have so much love to offer and have about them that there is something about Scorpio that people just cannot seem to put their finger on. Okay, because when they're loved by a Scorpio, they will find that that's an overwhelming amount of love. Life path 4s have that much love to give that they won't let you in or go. And that's why it can also end up very controlling. Okay, but like this energy of, because it can be like, I've banged on about this for fucking ages and I can't let it go. I have a Scorpio rising. If someone fucks me over, I find it very difficult to forget, especially doing tarot readings. It will bug me until I've fucking called this person out and slandered them. You know, I just can't help it. Okay, it's a fixed emotional sign. You've affected me. Okay, you ripped me off. Okay, you fucked me over. Okay, getting back in with me is going to be a difficult chance whatsoever. Yeah, but like I said, there's this energy of like, broke up with you or them. Am I the one that's in between relationships? Am I going to break up this couple or this marriage if I was to give this cup? And I can't, because I know that they are more than likely. So what do I do about it, Steve? Well, I don't know. Try and find another soulmate and work on your neuron receptors of your mind and work on what I give you. Gold tier. Okay. Instant gratification, looking for answers of the same that lead you down the same path, the same road, because your neurons in your brain is conditioned to keep doing the same. Okay. You've formed a pattern in your brain of instant gratification, of looking for answers that you already know. You've already missed the train, okay, because you've not trained your brain of reverse psychology. You've just psychologied yourself into a fucking degree of shit. Here, okay. Looking for an answer that I already know. Okay. Wild emotions. But it still isn't going anywhere, okay? It's just staying put. I've got a feeling these are the people all up in the twin flame degree. Okay. I have a spiritual divine dripping like a fuck fridge connection with a person. But it's non-existent. Don't forget, if you are in a metaphysical one with someone that you barely see or have seen, okay, or with, okay, and you don't know what the answer is to why they're not communicating or saying anything, and they're married and you haven't heard anything for ages, it's because they do not have that connection that you do. If you both had a loving connection, you would be with one another. You would be on good terms. You would be on good standing with this person. If you're not, that's showing you something. That is actually trying to tell you that we are never on good terms. We are not on speaking terms. So what it comes up with is people that can have these twin flame relationships. They start to believe, because they want to, because they feel it, that the other person has the same connection as what they do. Okay. So, attraction. Trying something new to get your attention, to get you moving, but you won't make a move on me. Why will you not speak? Why will you not make a move on me? Attraction. I'm just going to sit here on my arse, not doing anything, with no action whatsoever, waiting for this person to make a move. But they're not. But they're not actually making a move. So that is your answer. They're not making a move. Okay. Or they're not going to move. Like, you might want this person to move, and they're not. Like, get out. I don't want you to live here anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. But they can't. This is a contract. A big one. A very big contract. It's like work. I work for a company that I fucking hate, and I want to move, but I can't because I don't have another job yet. I can't move into something where I'm restricted. Now, this can also be restraining orders, like taking a restraining order out on a crazy twin flame. Oh, God, Scorpio, I've had it, bruv. I've been a tarot reader for many years. I've obviously done a lot of personal and also different tarot readings. And the people that leave comments of, I see my twin flame, Steve, that's with that bitch, and I drove at them 70 miles an hour in my car, and they duck and run, both of them. Of course they fucking did. I would. I would. If someone was coming at me, loopy and crazy, okay, lost their marbles because I was with someone and they were like, oh, man, you're my twin flame, I would run, Forrest. Cockfrost. I would run. Here. Okay. So, back with X. Back with X. They are back with their ex. They're with this woman. They are with this woman. Okay. Whoever this woman is. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Now, you could have known this forever and a day. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Does this person keep coming back to you? Do they keep communicating with you here? Because it's kind of like this person's deciding whether they also want to be involved in this. Like, I'm trying to decide, do I really want to be involved in this? But I seem to be, because I kind of have this sort of connection, but there is something that is stopping me from making a move on you. Like, there is something, because this is, for me, this is a Cappy energy, is a Capricorn energy, because it's a cardinal earth sign. It's not going anywhere, so it means cardinal. So for me, it does mean Capricorn, right? So it means that I have very lustful connections being a Capricorn, because we're in year 6. Year 6 gives you Gemini and Capricorn as a major arcana energy. So it means love and lust and connections. Building them all up and destroying them also throughout year 6, which means family, 6 of Cups, very toxic family situations, very fucking lustful energy with also people of Capricorn or Gemini, 6s and, you know, God knows what else. And that I'm lusting, gambling, spending a lot of money, all that sort of stuff. Year 6, going to the casino, spending a lot of money, large purchases, blah, 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 on houses and homes. Year 6. We're about to go into year 7. So year 6 here has probably been the end of a marriage, the end of a commitment, a very difficult situation around family, 100%, okay? Very toxic energy, okay? Very toxic connections that some people could have made. Now, if it isn't extremely toxic because you haven't really done it that long and you've not been going over this forever and a day trying to get this person to make a move, you've missed the lesson. You've missed the lesson. Realising that they're not going to. That they're not going to. So then that would be work on myself. How's that? Neuron science. Okay, working on dopamine and impulse. It's thinking of space. Okay, it's over on the gold here. Okay, so what you've got is this back with X. But I might be trying to make a decision that I have this kind of connection with this person that draws some kind of moderate or a minor or major scale of lust. Okay, a lustful, distrustful connection because someone is possibly with their ex that I can't be with them. So I don't know whether to communicate or not with this person. And I don't know what this connection is meaning. What does this connection involve? What does it mean? Okay, I need to weigh up the pros and cons. Do I get involved in this or do I not get involved in this? Am I involved in it? Do I have feelings for this person that I can't deny that I have feelings for this person? Okay. 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. So it's kind of also like this, I don't think I should. Like I said, it's also, are they coming back? Okay. Where some people might say, are they coming back? Are they coming back? I don't know. Because like I said, this is a wandering energy. Aquarian Leo. It's kind of like I'm out there, man. Right? I might be just leaving it. I might be deciding, do I just leave this? And do I go towards someone new? Or do I keep going over this and actually go back into the person's energy and go back into the person's life? Okay. It's also a leading energy as well, which means that I'm focused more on something or someone else. So that's me kind of like going this way, and then it's kind of like, well, it's up to you. It's not down to me, it's down to you, the two. Do you want to or do you not want to? Do you want to communicate or do you not want to communicate? Do you want to talk about something or not? Or, you know, so it's kind of like that. It's, I'm just going to get on with my life until you do something here. Okay. So where is this 8 going? Where is this 8 of Cups going? To a 6 of Swords. Gemini or a Capricorn person. So they could be going towards one with one. Okay, because there's 2 people in this boat. So it's kind of like that they are travelling together. Okay. So it's kind of like this. I still can't tell you the truth here. I still don't know, because someone is leaving and going. But it could be someone that decides to also vacate and try to leave this connection, as well as the other person keeps going back to the other person. Okay, so there you go. There's your messages. That one is free. If you would like more of an in-depth, I did tell you this on your channel messages, that is over on Patreon. That Patreon is what really helps me out as a channel to survive, to be able to do all of these. Okay, so if you'd like to, your messages over there are over there already. Okay, they were done yesterday. So if you're wondering why is everything taking so much time for messages, you will need Patreon, because they're done a day or 2 days, sometimes even 3 days before you get anything on here. Okay, they are in the shadows and in the dark, the messages from your partner, what they're thinking and what they're feeling, the situation also at hand with around family and work, okay, and your interests of love. And then we also clarify them to tell you what their intentions are, where they're coming from, and when will they, if they did, what will happen. All of those questions that are normally on people's mind. And then we look into messages of closure to tell you, is this person closed this chapter with you? Are they going to? And if they have or haven't, then I give you the closure that you're looking for. Because sometimes the cards actually let me know this isn't closure that they're going to speak to you. This is what they're going through that gives you closure if that's what you're looking for. So you can get different vibes through the readings that I do over there, but they are also clarified. Okay, so I basically let you know what's going through their minds, what their intentions are, where they're coming, where they're going, what they want and what they don't want, and loads of other different stuff. So if you would like that, you'll need either the silver or the gold tier. The silver tier has all monthlies and all weeklies, so like 64 readings all told, all beforehand that comes out on here, and you won't get those anywhere but Patreon, or the gold tier, which has monthlies, all the weeklies, as well as all the past, present and future teaching videos that I do that come hand in hand with tarot. Okay, so it teaches you something, and it also gives you wisdom and knowledge of how to break cycles, because you cannot. How do I break the chain of karmic energy with the person? You can't. You can, but there's an invisible umbilical cord that keeps you attached. It's called a spiritual awakening. Through your spiritual awakening, there are so many things that you should do and so many things that you shouldn't do. Okay, and I teach you both. Okay, been going through this for a very long time myself. I've had 7 spiritual connections, or 8 within my time of doing this. So trust me, there's a lot of stuff that I know that I don't tell you on here that I keep for Patreon. Okay, it's if you want to learn something. So there you go. That's all the options that are provided below in the show more sections. Thanks very much, Scorpio. I really appreciate all of your likes, shares, comments and subscriptions. And I will see you next time.